hello out there. It's Miller, the new Dasher guy, person. Hi. Hey, listen. This is a rant and rave to the DoorDash drivers out there that do not use their hot bags. Why wouldn't you? It's a question. Seriously, I want to know. I want to know to those drivers out there that don't use their hot bags. Why? Just curious. Please tell me. Because there shouldn't be any other answer than, well, I'll do it next time. And I'm serious. So, the reason why I just want to kind of bitch and rant about it for a minute is because today in Western Pennsylvania, it is 9 degrees and it feels like negative 9 degrees American out here. Okay? Why wouldn't you put your food in a hot bag? I don't care if you're going 1 mile. I don't care if you're going 8 miles. I don't give a shit what the mileage is. That hot bag should be in your hands when you walk into that establishment, and that order better be placed in that bag before you walk out of that establishment, in my humble opinion. Because me as a customer, I wouldn't want my food getting cold. I mean, shit, before I started delivering DoorDash, if I got a carry-out order that I knew I was going to take a long time to get home, or it was a decent amount of time, especially in the winter, I'd put my food in a hot bag. I have, you know what I mean? It's like common freaking sense. Anyway, so I did a DoorDash order. After I delivered my order, another gentleman pulled in beside me, and he had food, so I just, out of curiosity, I asked him, I said, hey, bud, are you a DoorDash driver? He said, yes, he is. And I said, oh, okay. And I asked him, I said, hey, bud, where's your hot bag at? And he just looked at me like I was like an asshole or something. I asked him if he had one. He said he did. And I asked, why isn't that food in the order? He didn't give me an answer. And I just politely said, well, bud, I think you probably should put that food in a hot bag. I mean, especially since it's 9 degrees. And that, because I drove just about 11 miles to get to that delivery. Okay, and he drove from KFC, so I know he was a little closer, but still it was over freaking 9 miles. Okay. Why aren't you putting your orders in the door or in your bags? And how many of you drivers out there do religiously do it? And how many of you, I'm just curious, and to the guys and girls out there that don't do it, and I want to know why. And I guess I have another question to the customers. No matter if it's cold out or whatever, do you want to see your food in a hot bag? I know I do, because I treat my food as if, or somebody else's food as if it was mine. It's what you gotta do. You know, I've always worked in the either the automotive industry as a mechanic or a parts delivery person, or I've worked in the trucking industry because I have a Class A CDL. I could be out trucking right now, but I'd rather do this. But anyway, I've driven tow truck. You know, I'm not saying, what I'm saying is this stuff isn't rocket freaking science here. I mean, you handle product how, you know, with dignity. I don't know. I don't care if it's a $2 order of donuts. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for bitching? Am I wrong? Because I don't think I am, but even if I was, I don't give a shit. I don't think that anybody would be happy to get their hot food, well, their KFC coming to them cold when it's 9 degrees outside. Ding dongs. Okay, I guess that's my little bitch rant and rave. Okay. I don't know. I'd like to hear from some of you other drivers out there and customers. What do you feel? we're provided these hot bags free from DoorDash. I mean, I haven't got mine yet, and it's been a while. It's been a minute. But I went out and got one myself, so it either way, you know, it just baffles my mind. Because, listen, to the drivers that bitch and don't do it, or they don't got the time to put it in a bag, and they don't got the time to take it out, or that customer didn't tip, so fuck them. This goes out to you guys. You shouldn't be doing this job, or you shouldn't be doing any type of job like this, if that's the attitude you have. I mean, again, this is a job. People, you're providing people a service. Oh boy, driving behind a slow person. Anyway, but that's just my little, I guess, pet peeve. Rant and rave for the day, and I'll loop about it for a minute. That's what's up. Go on a hot bag loop. So, I DoorDashed today for 1 hour and 49 minutes and got $58. But that was only my whatever active time. That I was there for a little longer, about an hour and a half longer. So I'd say close to about 3 hours or 4 hours today. Really, 3.5 hours total being down there. It's kind of poopy. That's one of the worst days I've had so far down here. So it is. I ended it early just because it's cold. I met my minimum daily goal, I guess, because I don't go home unless I make $50. You know, that's just my thing. So I got that. Should have kept going. I always do this, because I sat there for a good half hour with no orders. It's cold out. I don't want to waste fuel sitting there trying to stay warm. Tomorrow is another day, right? Tomorrow is another day. Maybe I can do a $100 day tomorrow. That'd be nice. And again, you know what really chaps my ass, so to speak? No pun intended, because this is the weather that will chap your ass. Is the fact that I have met my top dasher requirement, and I can't get it till the 4th. I find that astronomically stupid. DoorDash, what the F, dude? Like, I probably knew that before, but you know what? I didn't read the fine print. I just assumed once I got my stats to where they need to be, it was gonna like unlock that achievement for me, like in a freaking video game, you know, but it didn't. But I'm curious, and I want it ASAP. Dang it, I worked hard for that. I really did. I busted my butt to get that to meet the requirements. And then now that I don't got it, I'm just kind of like blasé about it. You know what I mean? Like, I can give a shit less until I get it, and then I'll, you know, give it 110, right? Because I'm only putting 50 to 60% into this, and have really from the beginning. But again, it's not a career. I'd like to go out and find myself something that is a lot more reliable. I just don't feel like going out and jumping in a truck. I really don't. Something I do enjoy doing tremendously. There's nothing like being behind the wheel of a nice long-nose large car or a long-nose truck. Big old pipe sitting behind your ear. Talking on the radio or the CB, the camaraderie, you know, being with the other fellow truckers and bullshitting and the whole lifestyle. I do like it, miss it, but In due time. I'd like to get back at it and sit and I don't know. We'll see. I also like to find another shop to go work into as well. You know, I do like fixing things and feel like I'm decent at that too. But anyway, sorry, a little rant and rave about the drivers not using their hot bags. Dummies. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I don't care. You can call me an asshole all you want. I've been called worse. Don't matter. And I don't think I'm wrong for saying that. That order should be in there the whole time. I don't feel I'm wrong, or else I wouldn't be bitching about it. Because I could really care less in the end. Teach us their own. It's your ratings. That's all you, bro. But I can sure as shit tell you, if I was the customer receiving that food on a day like today when it's 9 degrees American and cold as shit out, and my food came to me cold, I'd be a little upset. Be like, why? And then that guy asked, and I said, you ever got any bad ratings because of not having a hot bag or anything like that? He said he was doing it for a couple years, and he hasn't. Which, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have any good food handling, rating. I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm gonna loop about it, and I'm gonna bitch one more motherfucking time. Put the food in the hot bags. And again, I'd like to question answered. Why don't you? Simple. Because I'm going to tell you why I do it. It's what you're supposed to do. That's why they give you a hot bag, right? You ding dong. So the food can go in the hot bag, especially when it's 9 degrees out. I wouldn't want my food coming that way to me. So, that all bullshit being said, I'll let you guys go. And please, to those dashers that don't, answer my question why you don't put your food in a hot bag on a cold day. You know, those guys that do that and gals that do that, I bet you would walk into their house or their car. I bet you their car is a mess and disorganized. I bet you their house is disorganized. I bet you their cabinet doors are open, their drawers are open, and shit scattered everywhere. I would bet money on it, because that's what lazy people do, and that's how lazy people act, right? Just my 2 cents. That's all. And if you don't do it, put your food in that bag, then I'm going to call you. Why? I'm going to say lazy. Just don't have any common sense. Ignorant of other people's food. Trust me. Start putting them orders in a hot bag and letting the customer know that you're taking care of their food better, and you might just start getting cash tips or a tip added on after your delivery. Okay? Even when it's this cold out, I don't sit that food at the door. Usually because I contact the customer, I'll call them or whatever I got to do to make sure I try to get them their food handed to them, or they know that the food's there and I just left, so that I don't want that food sitting outside getting cold. That's my thing, because I wouldn't want my food getting cold. Okay? Plus, I don't want the headache of a Karen calling and bitching. Right? I just don't get you guys. I just don't get it. I do not get it. And this is in the little rural market north of Pittsburgh, just upriver, tiny little area. Maybe that's the excuse. Oh, we work in a small area. Well, I don't need it. Alright. Come on, guys. Spit them excuses out to me. I'd like to hear it. I really would. I want to hear the excuses. Let them fly. And then to those DoorDash customers out there, I'd like your opinion on it as well. Because I'm going to tell you, you get your food from me in that area, it ain't going to be cold. I'm telling you. Just how I roll. I like to think sometimes, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, you guys all have a good day. And please respond. I'd like to know. Dude, I want to know. I want to know your excuses. Hey, dude, all of them. Pretty much I know them. In my head, I know your excuses. I just want to confirm that. And I'm sure there's other drivers out here that don't like that either, you know, because it makes us look poopy. You know? They don't give that bag to you for just to fucking look at it. Or to admire it and all of its redness. So, you guys are great. All my DoorDash customers, my regulars that I go to, you guys are cool. Cool kids. Thank you for keeping me busy. Your food is coming to you warm because Miller thinks. Bye.